Are you looking for a budget gaming device that's not going to break the bank but still delivers on price and performance? This is the Redragon Themis 2. It features high quality sound with a built-in audio adjustment and 360-degree rotating mic. So this right here is the Redragon H220 Themis 2 wireless gaming headset. When you purchase the device, what do you get? Right out the box, you get the Redragon H220 Themis wireless or wired gaming headset. You get a 2 to 3 converter. So for those devices that use one 3.5mm jack for your headphones and your microphone, you can convert it into such, and you get the gaming or the user manual. Don't be confused, this stand does not come with the kit. This is totally separate. When it comes down to it, right, starting with the design. So the design of the device itself, right, the plastic, it is quite flexible. You have cushiony, a cushiony rest here at the top for your head. And the one thing to note is that the cushioning at the top of the headset, right, the cushioning up there, isn't like this lapsidaisical sort of cushion. It's actually similar to memory foam, if I can explain it as such, because if I push it in, it sort of takes its time to come back. So it's almost like firm. So that's a good thing because it can support your head. The cups itself, as much as it says it's comfortable cups, these are PU leather cups, so I don't really like PU leather because they tend to peel after a little while. And obviously we can see like a double or triple meshing on the inside to the headphones. The plastic itself, it is decent quality plastic. It's not the best, but again, this is a budget device, and we can see the adjustability, the mic that you can fold away, and then at the front of the device there's nothing much for you to see, and then when it comes to the back, there's a volume control wheel at the top of your left ear muff, and then there's a microphone on and off switch at the bottom of the ear muff, and then you have quite a decently long cable. I'd say this is like a 1.5 or a 1.7 meter cable, close to a 2. Yeah, I mean, the muffs are okay. Again, budget device. The plastic, and if you flex it, it's actually quite decent. So, like how we said, this is a wired gaming headset, and that provides us the versatility. So you have your 3.5mm jack that can connect anywhere, and I really appreciate that they give you the 2 to 3 converter as well. When it comes down to the weight of this device weighs 408 grams. So it's very light for your head. Speaking of light, coming to the speakers. The speakers have an impedance of 16 ohms. And when it comes to the microphone, right? So like how I said, it's a 360-degree microphone, and the dimensions of the mic is it's 60 by 2.7 millimeters. And the microphone has an impedance of less than 2.2 thousand ohms. I mean, because this is a budget device, it doesn't come with bells and whistles, and I mean, that's the whole point. It's a budget gaming device that can get entry-level gamers and that sort of thing introduced into the gaming scene, because it's not going to cost an arm and a leg. And I think this provides quite a bit of access to that. Like how I mentioned, this device is geared toward gamers, right? But because it is a budget device, it's virtually geared to anyone. And I'm not being rude when I say this, but I mean, I've seen people wear these budget devices in the gym, and even things like gaming headphones. If you can't afford to spend a lot, so you spend that little bit, and then you know, hey, you know what, I can use it for gaming, I can use it to the gym, Granted, it might get a little sweaty, but I mean, it gives you the ability to use it in multiple places. And I think that's the point of these budget devices. It gives you access to the device, as well as it lets you experience what you need to experience. And I mean, we would have seen that with the sound test. So when it comes down to it, right, the sort of enclosure you get around your ear, as much as I said, it doesn't close your ear fully. When the sound is playing in your ear, absolutely crystal clear, and you can hear everything like how it's supposed to be. Just waiting for the match to load. Then let's take a look at how the footsteps sound and how explosions sound and that sort of thing. Then after that, let's look at some music playing. Footsteps, loud, clear, precise. The gunfire, you can hear the direction it's coming from. Not a lot of noise from around you. I mean, we have the mute button, so if you're playing in an open area like this, you can just mute yourself, talk to the person, get back in the game without distracting yourself, distracting the people in the game. Yeah, so now, like how we said, this game or this headphones is very versatile. So it can be used for gaming as much as it's a budget gaming device, but you can also use this as your regular headphones. With me, I have the TechnoSpark 20C, and now we're testing out the audio, like the music playback. And what I've noticed is, like, when you're at 75-80%, it almost gives it a feel of an active noise cancellation headphones, where you can't hear anything else going on around you, and the bass, treble, everything is perfect, crisp, clear. So you know this is an all-rounder sort of device. If it can play games, you can hear your footsteps, you can hear that precise sounds in clarity, as well as hear when it's different levels, different basses, different trebles, all coming together, and it provides a very uniform audio experience even in your music. So yeah, I mean, that's our audio test done. So budget. What about the cost? So this device is currently retailing for 299 Rand on the Redragon South Africa website. And if you want to head over there, there's a link in the description below. But I've seen it retailing at around 350 Rand at other retailers, and specifically on Takealot, it was retailing for 528 Rand. So that kind of takes it out of the budget price bracket. But I mean, you can always head over to the Redragon South Africa website. Now, when it comes to my personal opinions with the device, right? So I appreciate the audio quality from this device, number one. And I also appreciate the fact that you can fold away the headphones and it's not that conspicuous. So it's almost inconspicuous. Why I say that is, as much as I've said, you know, people can wear this for gaming and use it to the gym, I've actually seen people do that. And again, not from a disrespectful way, but I've seen people wear like these call center headphones and that sort of thing. And not to make judgment or anything, but it's like, you see this now, at least you can hide away the microphone so that it's not as conspicuous as to, oh, okay, this is a gaming headset, compared to one that has the mic out all the time. So yeah, the other thing that I would like to mention, it does have decent quality sound and everything, and keeping in mind that this is a budget device. As much as we say the earmuffs provide that sort of cushioning to create that soundproof barrier around your ear, it does. But I feel personally, again, my personal opinions, that it's not providing enough comfortability. It's almost like it's a ring around your ears, and I can feel that pressure on my ear. It's this memory foam or whatever they've used in the earmuffs is not as comfortable as it should have been to provide better coupling. And as well as, with that being said, I might also have an disproportionate head. So that's why there's like such a big gap here, and it's just like coming in on itself. So that could be the other thing. But all in all, this is an amazing device, and I really appreciate the fact that Redragon creates devices like this, because these devices give access to people that are getting into the gaming scene, to people that want to break into the gaming scene, for people that want to better their quality of gaming even, without having to spend 800, 900, 1,000 Rand. And it also gives them the ability to listen to movies and all of those things. So this gives you the ability to hear the footsteps in your games and that sort of thing, as well as when you are playing your games and watching your movies, you get that bass and you get the explosions and everything that you want. So yeah, if we had to rate this device, I would rate this device a solid 7.2 out of 10. But yeah, this device is awesome, and if you are thinking of picking up a device like this, make sure you head over to the link in the description below. This device was purchased, not necessarily for your review, but it was purchased for a reason. So thanks can't go out to anyone but the person that purchased it, I guess. But yeah guys, if you enjoyed this video, you can let me know by giving a like rating if you did. And if you do have any questions, or you have any other suggestions of gaming headsets and that sort of thing that we should review, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment section below. But guys, thank you very much for watching. My name is Preshaan, and I will catch you in the next video.